Katy, oh man, she's been, how long you been here now? 3, 4, 7, 8 years? No, I'm just kidding. Probably like 6 months, right? Am I right?
Yeah.
Somewhere around there?
Not years.
Gosh, she's been phenomenal. Came into this office. I believe I met you in Utah at an event. I didn't even meet her here. Met her.
Wow.
All of a sudden, we all get acquainted, and I'm like, oh, you're in the bait shop. Awesome. She's been rocking and rolling, and truly an inspiration for how to do it the right way and how to help as many families as possible in a short amount of time. Right. So if everybody could do me a favor, everybody stand up, and let's give Katy a round of applause as she comes.
That intro. Hello, I'm Katy, and like you said, I've been here for about 6 months, and I actually was working at State Farm before this. State Farm Insurance.
Ooh. So you know the inside secrets.
Yeah, I worked there for almost 3 years, and was in the process of opening up my own State Farm office. And you know, I had all the licensing done. I had presented my business proposal. I got accepted. Everything was working out how I wanted it to, right? And then, you know, State Farm kept promising things that weren't happening and giving me the runaround. And, you know, I was just praying to God, like, where do you want me? Where am I supposed to be? And I got introduced to Brian. I'm going to cut my story short. But I eventually got introduced to Brian, and he told me about, you know, the freedom, the opportunity, and how we're going to be, how to help people. And that's really what I wanted. Thank you, Adrian. And I immediately, that day, I said, sign me up. I'm ready. And joined with Primerica. I put my 2 weeks in at State Farm, and that ended up being my last day at State Farm. So I got to join immediately, and it's been amazing. Brian's the best coach ever, and it's nice to be surrounded by people that want to win and also want to see you win as well. So.
Wow, great.
Next slide. So, there's many concepts that we teach people. This is probably one of my favorites. The second one I'll show you is also one of my favorites. Bypassing the middleman. So you have your jobs, you're working, right? You probably get paid once or twice a month, right? So you get your income, your paycheck, and people usually put it in the bank, right? Mm-hmm. And the bank is going to take your money and put it into the global economy and earn about 12% on your money, okay? So what we do is teach people to skip the middleman and put your money into the global economy. And I'll show you the importance of why we teach people that. So next slide. Have you guys heard of the rule of 72 before?
Yep.
Yes? They teach you that in your finance class?
No.
Oh my gosh.
Oh wow. Okay.
So the rule of 72, it determines how long it takes for your money to double. So it's really important to know where your money's invested and what kind of rate of return you're getting. So you know, if you put $1 in the bank, how long is it going to take for that money to turn to $2? Do you guys know?
70 plus something years.
70, yeah.
Based on that, 72 years.
Yeah.
And
so if
think I'll live
you
by
put your money in the bank, the average I think is what, 0.02%?
Yeah.
0.01%.
I don't know. It's so sad I don't even
72
want to
divided
look.
by 0.01% is what? 7,200.
lifetime, 100 years.
You're not going to see your dollar turn to $2, are you? No one lives to 7,200 years. No. So
Let's get out the ice cream.
People,
Beat
right?
us.
So,
Just kidding.
Adrian, if you want to show all the numbers here. Thank you. So 72 divided by 3%, it's going to take 24 years for your money to double. Or yeah, 24 years. So 10,000, 24, 20,000, and then 48 years you'll have 40,000. At a 6%, it takes 12 years for your money to double. So this person will have 160,000. And at a 12%, your money's going to double every 6 years. They're going to have $2.5 million in 48 years.
Wow.
Woo! Right?
Great.
That's my favorite concept to teach people because no one knows about that. They don't teach you that in school. And, you know, I was telling these guys I took a bunch of finance classes and then they never taught me this, right? So, yeah, amazing.
Yeah.
Next up, I'm going to introduce Adrian.